What's up, motherfuckers? Alright, so in my pony, this one right here, I blew the head gasket. So we're gonna take the heads off and see how bad the damage is. Hopefully it's just a head gasket. It is a stock bottom end, so it could be worse. First steps first, remove the intake, the lower intake, the fuel rails, the valve covers, and then the manifolds. I'm not gonna remove them, we can put them off to the side, pop the heads off. Hopefully these new gaskets put some new steel layered gaskets with some head studs, and put her back together and see how she runs. So first things first, remove the upper manifold. Take this little cover off. The good thing that I like about this older 302s is that they're very easy to work on. When you're working on a car that has a lot of bolts, we're going to be removing a lot of bolts right now. Whatever you take off, make sure you put it back where you got it from. That way you don't have to worry about storing them or not losing them or knowing where they went. So I always remove what I got to remove and put the bolts back. Before I decided to show you guys what I was going to do, I had already disconnected the charge pipe and the TPS and idle control sensor. Once you remove the cover, you expose all 4 upper manifold bolts. These are impact, zap them out. So you don't cure your battery, break them off first. Undo any vacuum lines. I only have 2, that one and this one. Ooh. Work. Big old booty. I'm just gonna cut it. I just cut it off. I got a bunch of that hose anyways. Now she just lift up. Alright, we got the manifold off. Now we're going to put out of the way. I'm removing all this. It's important that if you don't remember how it goes, make sure you write this down because this can really cause a lot of issues. So make sure you write down where your firing order, or just Google it. That's what I do because I definitely don't remember where they go. Get them out of the way. Everywhere. I removed the dizzy. I got the coolant draining. It's still going to leak some out of the intake manifold, but it's going to be a whole lot less. So we're going to remove the radiator hose. And our bypass hose. Pop off because it's still held in by all the silicone and shit. So you just gotta pry on it a little bit. There we go. Just break that seal off. And there we go. Lower intake's out. Now we can really see what's going on. We got a blown head gasket because we got milky residue. So now, remove the valve covers. I know this one is leaking because this side is leaking because there was coolant gushing out of the head, the manifold, the exhaust manifold gasket. So I know that one is leaking, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull both of them. So to remove the head, we got to take these bolts off, and then the ones outside. So all along the bottom and in the middle. We're also going to remove our manifold bolts, and then we're going to remove this cheesy ass alternator bracket that I made. So let's get to it. I went ahead and took off all my manifold bolts. Now I got to take off the V-band, and that one should pop off, and then the head should come out. Alright guys, so I got all the head bolts out. One last thing is in the back. I know the lighting sucks. And I know it. In the back I got a ground strap. Under the ground strap, then the head should just pop off. So let me take that ground strap off and then I'll show you guys. Alright, so the head, it should just lift right up. It's a little hard because I still got the push rods in. To make it easier, what I suggest you do is remove the rockers and then lift the push rods off. But I'm being lazy right now. There we go. Wow, this is heavy. Now it's a good time to inspect the head gasket and see what the problem was. So check it out. This is what I see. And that's the one that was leaking. So could be it, could be not. We're replacing them anyways. I'm gonna clean up the bores, make sure there's no melted pistons. That's what I'm really scared of. So I'm gonna clean that up and then we'll see what we got. So there's the head. You can see all the coolant in the burning inside of the combustion chamber. The spark plug's got a nice burn to them. So that's how I know it wasn't tuning related. It's probably just stretched out rod bolts that were causing it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the heads and put it back together.